From your local election headquarters, this is Big Country Politics on KTAB.
Okay, we are continuing our conversation on recycling here in the Key City. Now we are hearing from that third party that the city mentioned, the company that the city takes plastic to after we drop it off at one of the recycle centers. What changed?
Okay, well, in the last 2 or 3 years, China was a major consumer of plastic. About 2 to 3 years ago, they really instituted a deal they called the Green Fence, which was an environmental fence to really clean up what they were receiving as recyclables. Plastic was one of the worst items they had received over the years as far as contamination was concerned, so they really tightened up on what they would accept. So when that happened, it really slowed down the export of plastic. Now today, since tariffs have, all this stuff is going on, they've just completely quit taking any plastic products from the United States, and almost all recyclable products, paper, everything included. So the plastic items there's 7 different grades of plastic, and only a few of them are really economically viable to recycle, have been like that for a long time. Now today, with China out of the market, it's just not an economic viable option to send plastic to.
So China would take this product, or plastic, I guess you would call it, our waste, really, and then make it into something else, I guess, or sort it, or...
Yeah, absolutely. So you see this bale here has several different grades of plastic in it, probably 1 through 7s. And China would physically bust the bales, sort them, and then you have homogeneous plastic products. They would make them into various other products and then ship them back to us. The tariffs have hurt that, and then the ability to get them sorted plastic. For us to put the labor into sorting it and getting it to homogeneous grades of plastic is cost prohibitive. It costs more to sort it, get it baled and processed and shipped to consumers than we can get for the plastic. So consequently, we're a victim of a market. We live within the markets, we don't make them. So the market has changed and says, you can't do this anymore. It's not the city's fault, and it's not RWL Recycling's fault. It's the way the market has dictated what happens.
On top of that, recent tariffs, have restricted some countries from sending stuff out to be purchased by other countries, and so that's also added to it, right? I mean, they used to make other products out of this.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course the tariff war is extremely complicated.
Sure, but that's simplifying it.
Right, but what's happened is some consumers of our recycled products that were buying the raw material, make it into new stuff, sending it back to us, are no longer buying it because they have tariffs on their products now. Long term, that's going to be great for the United States once we get a fair trade deal going.
Sure.
Short term, we're dealing with the consequences right now. But more so than that, in what's affected this today, was just basically China's slowdown in their economy and their push to make their country more environmentally friendly and not receive our trash or our waste that we couldn't handle here. So that's probably the biggest factor that's affected it.
That green curtain or green wall you were talking about. So, and just to understand this, as a consumer, we would consume our plastic. Rather than throw it away, we take it over to the bins.
Yes, sir.
And then the city gathers that up, brings it over to you guys.
Correct.
And then what would you guys do to it? Obviously bale it up.
Well, we would dump it in the floor and clean it to the best of our ability. We pull bags out, prohibitive type plastic, to make this into a product that we could send to somebody that could sort it. But there again, the value of plastics, the amount of consumers that have gone down, have prohibited those countries from being able to take this product today. So that's what we were doing. We're a packager. We would package it and ship it to end consumers.
You said that paper and cardboard are it's kind of this. Is that headed in the same direction?
Absolutely. Yeah, the paper is now in the same boat. It sure is. China was the biggest consumer of cardboard and newspaper. Of course, newspaper has steadily gone down, so it's more of a mixed office type paper now. But without those guys overseas consuming our product, yeah, paper is going to go in the same direction. It absolutely is. It already has, Victor.
It already has.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, so the city has not stopped accepting cardboard and paper, but there's a chance. I mean, in the future that it could happen.
It's going to be something that's going to have to be seriously addressed, because if it doesn't change soon, it's going to be a negative situation where they're going to have to pay, the city, the entire city is going to have to pay to recycle that product. We're getting to a point where it costs us more to process and bale and ship the paper than we can get for it. I mean, I've been in this business since 1987. Lord knows I don't want to quit. I mean, it's where I started, and it's sad for us to see it where it is today. We would love to continue to do it, but it has to make economic sense as well as ecological sense.
I mean, the city doesn't want to pay for this service. I think they're fine with breaking even on it, but they don't definitely want to tax or charge their residents even more for doing it.
Yeah, nobody does. I mean, just think all the things that the city has to get done now, and the residents and the citizens of Abilene are already taxed with making other things happen. You add recycling to pay for it, and it's never been that way. I've been in the business since '87. I've never been in a negative situation. Very unique, and everybody, the city, us, municipalities all across the United States are trying to figure out, what do we do? How do we handle this? And it's brand new, and they're just going to have to give us a little bit of grace until we get it all figured out.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask. We're not the only city doing this. This is happening all over the country.
Absolutely. I mean, there are programs.
All right, Big Country Politics continues in 2 minutes.